Beast Flea Market here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Let's check it out. So here we are at the flea market. I'm just trying to figure out where everyone is, where all the vendors are. So we got Tony, Endangered formats right here at the flea market. So what all are you selling?
Tape, CDs, records, all kinds of music.
Yeah. So I know that you've been doing this for a hot minute now. I see you at shows and everything. How long have you been doing this for, man? Like selling stuff like that?
Just a couple of years, really. Before that, I used to videotape bands, and sometimes I put like a couple bands onto tapes, and
okay.
I sold those. But
how long have you been here at the flea market for today?
Started around 12, 2 now, it's 2 hours. Yeah, a little windy.
So did you hit up the guy personally and say, hey man, do you mind if I hop on, or did you talk to me and say, do you want to?
No, he hit me up. He seen me at shows, and I've known him for a long time.
Oh, okay.
And the bicycle club that I used to know from the beach area, he used to always be down here, so I knew a bunch of outsiders.
Okay, that's dope. Thanks, man. We're here with Ian, the guy who's running the entire Radical Beast flea market. Is this just the first time that you've done this, man?
Yeah. So if you want a little backstory, my bike club, Outsiders Bicycle Club, we've been just kind of growing from punk rock, skateboarding, riding bikes, the metal punk rock scene, and I don't know. This just came to me and it was just like, yo, let's throw one. So see what happens, and it's a pretty cool turnout. We got a lot of cool vendors here, and we'll definitely be doing more. So yeah.
So how long have you been in punk rock and all that stuff? What's your history on that?
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm 38 years old, and I grew up in the DC punk and hardcore scene.
Okay.
So 5th grade, 6th grade, I got buddies giving me Refuse tapes and stuff like that. So started listening to punk when I was pretty young, and then moved here in 2003 and been a part of the Virginia Beach hardcore metal scene for a long time. I don't go to shows very much anymore because I'm riding bikes and racing and stuff, but yeah, I've been going for a long time. So yeah.
That's dope, man. So what about the Outsiders? What's that about? Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the Outsiders grew from Beaufort, North Carolina, little town down there on the coast. And my buddy that used to live here, we worked together at 17th Street. He moved down there and was just riding bikes, drinking beers, listening to punk rock underneath bridges, and saw that I was kind of throwing the same kind of stuff up here. So we just kind of joined, and he created the Outsiders. Next thing you know, we're racing bikes. We've all evolved. Now we're, we got races. I got a big race next week. So, yeah, it just kind of evolved from there. And, but we like to bring it back to what, our roots of punk rock and flea markets and just cool shit,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You want to show me what you got all over here?
Yeah, it's not the greatest of goods. A lot of our stuff's been picked through already. Just some books I'm selling. I got some records. Most of my stuff is like pretty high-end records. We got Seth.
That's dope. Yeah.
We got a phone call coming in. Antichrist Demon Core. What do y'all know about that?
Oh man.
Got the Verge. Hope's Fall. I don't know if you guys fuck with Hope's Fall, but they're amazing.
I'll have to check them out.
T-shirts. All good shit. Misery Signals, Suicide File, AFI, Converge, Joy Division, all kinds of cool shit.
All right, it was good talking to you, man.
Yeah, you guys too. Thanks for coming out.
Radical Beast Flea Market. Come out. with Nick at the Radical Beast Flea Market. So what all do you got selling over here, man?
Well, I have a lot of vintage bicycle parts. Go back from the 1900s all the way to like the newer 70s stuff. I custom paint a lot of bikes. So I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
So this is an example of something that's custom painted, hand pinstriped it, airbrushed.
How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing custom bikes since 1982. I've been collecting and selling bicycle parts. I sell bicycle parts all over the United States. Actually, I even have customers in Australia. I sell to them in Argentina, and a guy in Chile that I sell bicycle parts to. So with a lot of the old bicycle parts, they don't make that stuff anymore. The chains are a lot different than their what they call a 1-inch pitch versus a standard chain, which is a 1/2-inch pitch. But it's a whole combination of a whole bunch of old bikes. You know, restore like tricycles, like just do a whole bunch of oddball stuff.
So, are you associated with the punk rock scene or like scene around here?
So I've lived here for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of. I mean, I've seen a lot. Like I used to skate, so I've seen a lot of old punk rock bands way before you guys were like born and alive. So yeah, I mean, I've been around that for a long time.
So you say you skate. What has to be like your favorite skate brand that you've ever skated?
Actually, I like the old GNS stuff. I mean, I skated for GNS for a little while, so that the old GNS stuff, the older like Sims stuff. There was a company I skated for in Arizona called Bear Cover. There was a skate team back in the late 70s, early 80s. So I've been skating for a long time, like a long time.
So is there anything you want to plug? Like anything you want to say?
No, I'm good. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick.
All right.
Matt right here, one of the vendors here at the flea market. So tell me about what you're selling over here.
I got a bunch of records that I used to have. I got shirts from, so I've been booking shows for like 18, 19 years. So I've collected a ridiculous amount of shirts over the years. So I got some smalls through XLs. I got 2 things of mediums, larges, and then I got sweatshirts over there. I got a couple jerseys over there. A little bit of everything, man.
Yes. So how long have you been in the scene?
So I started going to shows when I was in high school. I was 14, 15, sneaking out to go. I booked my first show when I was 18. So yeah, and I'll be 38 in a couple days.
Okay.
Way too long.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, way too long, but I mean, it's fun. It's fun.
That's dope, man. So did Ian hit you up when he started the whole flea market? He was like, hey man,
Well, he posted something about it saying that he needed vendors, and I was like, oh shit, I have a ton of stuff collecting dust in the garage. So I hit him up. He was like, yeah, come on down. Yeah, I've never really done a flea market before, so it's interesting.
Yeah, I know. This is our first, or my first time. I don't know about you.
It's fun.
So, if you had to name, or at least maybe one of your current favorite bands that you've been listening to, what would that be?
Current favorite, probably either Bill Murray or Real Friends. I've been on a big Real Friends kick lately.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I still listen to Down to Nothing all the time. Still one of our all-time favorites.
Well, nice interviewing you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you talking.
Hey, man.
Awesome. So, what's your name?
Amber.
What's up, Amber?
Hi.
So, did Ian talk to you directly?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what all are you selling?
So I do mostly vintage and antique stuff, and it's pretty much from whenever me and my husband go out of town. So everything's sourced from Georgia, North Carolina, Maryland, all over Virginia. So it's just pretty much a little bit of everything. It's like raccoon tails, like, you know, you don't see this stuff anywhere you go. So we just see cool stuff and collect it.
So how long have you been doing this for?
5 years.
5 years.
Yep.
Did you have any inspiration, or did you just
I just started as a collector. I like cool shit. I see it, I buy it, and then, you know, when you move from one house to the other, you're like, man, I got a lot of stuff. I need, you know, to probably like purge my collection, you know, rotate it. And then I started getting into the markets. So I do the BB Flea, night markets, local markets like this. And then, so I sell stuff just so I can buy more stuff, keep it in my house for a little bit, and then just give it a new life out in the wild.
So are you part of the punk rock scene around here?
Oh, I love pop punk, like punk rock, pop punk. I literally bought 5-6 albums this morning, like What a Day to Remember, just this whole thing. When Ian told me about it, I was like, I got you. Like, I was super excited. It's not, I don't have to listen to reggae for 6 hours at a BB and all the songs sound the same, and this is my home, so it's great.
That's awesome. Currently, because I know this is a hard question for any kind of music lover, if you had to choose like maybe one current favorite band, like maybe someone that you've been listening to, who would that be?
So Real Friends, State Champs is one of my bigger ones. There is a, you know, I still hold on to Yellow Card and Cartel and everybody like that, Head Automatica and everybody like that. But yeah, so like Real Friends, Wonder Years again, like the OG, like that got everybody started with it. There's just so many ones that at least they're staying persistent. So State Champs would probably be my one bigger one.
Okay, cool.
And seeing them live was amazing. They were fantastic.
I bet. I know when I started listening to music, I started out with like pop punk stuff like that. I love Sunny Day Realistic. It's one of my favorite bands ever. But then I started getting into the harder stuff, you know. So I had a fun childhood. I was emo for a while.
Oh, dude, I had the jet black hair, big skunk stripe.
Yeah.
My hair was a different color every 2 weeks. Like that was what I grew up with. That was my jam.
It was. I don't know, I used to act really funny when I was in too, though. Like, I was a jerk, but it was really funny just being like, stop it, Mom.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
Yeah, but again, that's what that music helps promote you with, though.
Yeah,
like, it kind of gives you a little bit of a backbone and say, hey, man, it's okay for me to listen to this music because this music is like, it talks to me. These guys are going through what I have going on with it. It sounds good. It's not the same bullshit they play on the radio every single day. It makes you feel more, you know, unique. It makes you feel more like you.
Yeah.
And hearing somebody sing that and be relatable with it, and you know, they talk about the good times and the bad times, it's good to hear it.
So, are there any plugs you want to plug into the video at all?
Just, you know, we try to do more of these markets, and you know, as soon as Ian said, hey, pop punk flea market, I was like, I'm there for the music, there for community, like, we're all hanging out here, like, just having a good time. So if we can do more of these, let's do them. Let's have you. I'm so about it.
That's awesome.
Let's grow together.
Thank you so much.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have been at the Radical Beats Flea Market here in Virginia Beach, Virginia at Seaside Raw Bar.